starts off.
Hey, Jack, you there, buddy?
Yep.
Hey, you got a chance to watch the film. What'd you think?
First half especially, I thought I played really well. Some of my best football I think I've ever played my whole life. And then kind of fourth quarter, left a couple of throws out on the board that not real happy with. That if I would have hit a couple, we could have put us a chance to win the game. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good performance.
Just sort of compare yourself to last year in your development. What areas of the game do you think you've really gotten better at compared to your redshirt freshman season?
The big thing that I did last game compared to my redshirt year was, I think, getting the ball to the check down, getting the ball to the running. I feel like getting it to the third read, not really just staying focused on the 1 and 2 receiver. So I thought I did a good job getting all the way through progressions, and then sometimes when it wasn't there, be able to tuck it and run, get some yards, and then get down.
I think you had 16 of your first 17 passes, 27 of your first 30, I believe. I mean, have you ever had a role like that?
No, I've never shot them like that before. But credit to the O-line too. They kept me clean all day. I didn't get sacked once, which has never happened to me before in my whole entire life. I don't think, even back to Pee Wee football. And then the receivers, obviously, we got great receivers getting open, catching the ball.
And then, of course, Jack, throwing the number 4 helps. Just talk about what it was like having Rondale back out there. You only got to play with him once last year. I think that was the TCU game, right?
Correct, yeah. So, I mean, it's only my second game with Rondale, and, he's one of those electrifying players in the country, and so those little jet sweeps pad my stats a little bit. So
What's it like? What's it like doing him and David Bell?
I mean, I think they really complement each other really well. Rondale is really good with those quick little routes, getting him the ball and letting him use his legs with the ball in his hand. And David's just an exceptional route runner with great hands, and he can stretch a field deep, and you can just really throw him the ball whenever, and he'll come down with it. So I mean, it's great to have both.
No lingering effects from your ankle injury from last year, huh? You feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right, thank you, Jack.
Okay, Dakota.
Hey, man, obviously you talked about your hot start. Can you kind of just tell us what it was like, at least getting your first game action in this year, and how quickly you got comfortable in the pocket and just controlling the offense?
Well, I was excited when I found out I was going to get to play again. It's been over a year since I was out on the field, so I was excited to actually get out there and play. I think I settled in. Probably took me one play, and then I was settled in, ready to go. It felt good out there.
All right, man, that's all I got. Thank you.
Hey, Carm.
Hey, Jack. Last year in the Nebraska game before you got hurt, did you feel like you had made kind of the steady progressions in your starts, that you're getting close to the level that you wanted to play before the injury? Yeah,
I mean, I had 2 interceptions that weren't really great in that game, but other than that, I played and coaches told me too that I played a pretty good game against Nebraska up until I got hurt. So, and that was kind of, I started clicking a little bit. So, like I said earlier, getting into not the primary guys, but the second, third, fourth guys in the read, and I think I'm building off that. And also, I think competing with Aiden and Austin this whole fall, and, watching those guys play, and wanting to elevate my game has made me a lot better.
Knowing that you had played well against Nebraska and then you hadn't played for over a year, how hard was that? Knowing you were moving in the right direction, but now you've had to wait a full year to get back on the field.
It was tough. Obviously, you come to a school and you want to play, and unfortunately, I wasn't playing early, but you got to make the most of your opportunity. You always got to be ready, and so I prepared every week like I was going to play, and it paid off for me this week.
Was there anything specific about the quarterback competition that you took that helped you raise your level during that time?
Well, this is the first year we're actually grading Coach Brian Brown graded every single rep we took, and we put it up on the whiteboard so you can see how you're doing compared to how the other guys are doing. And for the most part, it was pretty neck and neck. And so, you get frustrated when you make a bad play because negative points and that separation grows even more. So just grading every play really made it all focus on how we have to take every play seriously and have to stay focused.
So he didn't grade on a curve?
No, there isn't.
What did he grade you on? Like, just give us an example what some grades were.
So, we do it on a scale of -2 being the worst to +2. So, if you get a good completion, accurate completion, that's most likely going to be a 0.5. And if you make a really hard throw, it's a 1. If you make an outstanding play, it's 1.5. And I don't think any 2s or -2s were given out. Those would be exceptional or really, really bad. So if you made a bad play, you get a -0.5. But then if the guy you're competing against gets a 0.5, that's a 1-point differential from just off one play. So it really made us all step our game up, and we all played really well in this camp.
Right. When you see it on the board like that, how much does that force you to maybe get in the playbook a little bit more, or just do something physically to help you move forward?
It put a lot of pressure on us too, and I feel like the pressure made us better, and I think that's shown with the games. Aiden's played really well, and then I had a pretty good game last game. So I feel like the pressure gives us kind of game-like situations where you really got to put pressure on yourself.
Thank you, Jack.
Hey, the Expo, you have anything?
Nothing for now, no.
Okay, guys, great. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow with some defensive players.